Well, good morning. I'm huffing and puffing a little. I've been coming up that hill there. Basically, I've ridden south from my home and I'm starting my cycle around the island. It's a day later than I thought, but I was tired from my other adventure earlier in the week, which I'll share more about with you later. This is Mount Songbangsang, which is a holy place. There is a temple here and you cannot climb the mountain, but you see a big Buddha there. It's about 8:30. Got up, started riding, had some breakfast, and just great scenery, guys. There's a lighthouse, probably can't see it really well. There's an actual pirate ship down there. It's a tourist attraction. I see a cruise boat out on the water, and looking back to kind of the fishing village I do shopping in, and there's the radar tower. So that'll orient yourself. I am on the south coast of Jeju Island. A little bit more, if it's clock, I'm kind of about 7 o'clock, and I hope to spend the night about 3 o'clock tonight. And then 11 o'clock tomorrow night, ride back the next day. So this is my 3-day cycling trip, a little bit shorter than I planned, around Jeju Island. Just starting out, off I go. Well, I've been riding about an hour and I'm at Jungmun Resort, which is between where I live and Segwitpo. And check this out. It's the Colonel in a scuba outfit. And that's called like the Grimm store, but at the base of it is a Starbucks. And underneath that is a teddy bear museum. And over here we have Play K-pop. I really don't have any idea what this is. There's Chocolate Land. But so apparently, so this is built way back ancient times, the native Jejuans. Yeah, so some of the tourist attractions here, not too far from where I live. Hello, it's 10:30. So I've been riding a couple hours, and the road has taken me right down by the ocean now. I've been up inland a little bit, but just want to show you what I'm seeing because it's really beautiful. And here's a sign, and here's what I'm following. You can't really see it, it's a little faded here, but there's a blue line here, and that blue line goes around the entire island, and as long as I follow it, I'm on a bike route. So I have no clue where I'm staying tonight. I've been praying that God will get me lodging, but so far enjoying the ride. Got a cup of coffee a while back, and riding around the island of Jeju. 3:46. I'm getting kind of pooped. I just hit mile 60 and I passed these guys drying. Yep, that is squid. And so I live on an island, right? Lots of seafood pancakes. I had a calamari hamburger. It's really good. I don't know what they do with this, but they use lots of squid. And I'm hoping I can stay on an island called Udo. Yeah, but I'm getting pooped, so we'll see if my legs make it that far. Well, good morning, friends. It's 8:30, day 2 of riding around Jeju, and I thought I'd chat with you for a bit, show you where I am. So I'm on the far, that's the east side of the island, kind of rounding the corner going up. And if you look at the landscape, you can see how the volcano just comes right down. Let me go back this way. It goes right down And it's probably appropriate for me to talk about the Haenyeo, which basically are the women harvesters of the sea. They would have different areas, they would tend them, they wouldn't overfish, overharvest. They would gather seaweed and mussels and support their families this way, and there's a couple good novels on them. This young man is gathering some things. There's a couple fishermen out there, a Korean man with a beautiful white hair. And that island out there in the distance is where I thought I might stay yesterday, but I didn't quite make it there. But it's okay, I found a nice pension at under $70. And so these would have been the gathering places for the Haenyeo. They would have warming huts. You don't see one of those here, and they would gather. I also got to tell you, Doug, I'm missing my riding partner. I rode my bike out there, but I only got to where it seems to level out, and my front wheel just went out from underneath me because of the algae growing over. So I got a little road rash today, you know, some marks for the journey. Anyway, riding solo has some advantages, but it also has some disadvantages too. There go a couple cyclists. The island is actually 145 miles all the way around, and I went 70 yesterday. So I don't know if I'm gonna make this a 2 or 3 night trip. They would wear masks, and they would have these floats they would leave at the top and gather their baskets. So you can see here's a little safely protected area for boats. So good morning. I was talking earlier about the Haenyeo. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And there's some murals depicting them. And then if you could strip away the electrical, this is a hut that they would gather in and warm themselves between dives and gossip and plan. And let me write a little bit holding the camera here. And I will get the book titles that I've read. One is The Mermaid of Jeju. That's a recent book. It was quite good. And it tells a little bit about the history of the Japanese occupation and current trends. So you see all kinds of people taking pictures. I mean, this is a vacation spot that I'm working in. And so I encourage you to, if you need a good read, that's one. And I'll get the other one. The Island of Women or something like that, but I'll get that to you and post it down below. There's some wind power. I also passed by a nuclear thermal plant. So Korea is in the head of nuclear energy and wind energy. You can see the clouds up there. I had a pretty strong headwind for most of yesterday, so I think I only averaged 10 or 11 miles per hour because I was pedaling into the wind for, I would say, a good 4 hours. But that's okay. Maybe I'll get it on my tail a little bit today. So here I am. There's the coast. Over there is Japan, not that far away actually. Mixing amongst the tourists. South Korea. Oh, well, I had an amazing breakfast. So I wiped out. Not fun. And I was thinking I need to wash this wound and take care of myself a little bit. My bike is okay. 98% okay. And I was riding along and there was this breakfast spot. and they seemed bicycle friendly. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. So I'll probably eat a light lunch because I had an amazing breakfast with an amazing view here on the east coast of Jeju. Tourist wind turbines. Lots of monuments like this. I'm coming up on one. Some of them are Buddhist, some are to Confucius, some are commemorating hiding caves. Here's seaweed drying on the bicycle path. That's not there by accident. Someone will come by and harvest that soon. Camping is allowed almost everywhere, so that does look to me like a day tent, like they've just kind of set up for the day. But camping is allowed pretty much any place on the island. So if you have a tent, you're good to go, if that's the way you want to spend your sleep hours. Mixture of white sand with the black lava. Following the blue line. Okay, I'm gonna sign out. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a dog in the bucket of that tractor, and I was following him and I just grabbed my camera. That's one way to transport your dog. So we got a little more of a party atmosphere going on here because it's the surf scene, dude. Here's where the music's coming from. Plaque is commemorating that wall right there. The wall was built in 1270, basically to prevent invaders. It was maintained way up until the 1910s. It's about 3 o'clock, and this one is for my mom's parents, the Johnsons. They supported Far East Broadcasting for many years, and here's some of their transmitters. Right on the edge of the west. I made it around the top, following the blue line, on my way. Probably about 2 or 3 more miles before I stop. And I passed these Far East Broadcasting, so I thought I'd capture it. made it back to my humble abode. So here's my bike, and check this out. I got a package. Mattresses are super hard here, and so I bought a mattress topper. Looks like I'm not the only one who's got some packages. Both my neighbors do. So that was 155 miles the way I went, and 3 days. And I'm glad I did it. It was like a good overview of the perimeter of the island. I saw some places I want to go back to. Got some ideas where to explore further. So I'm glad I did it, and it's Saturday. I'm glad I get a day and a half to kind of recover before beginning the work week. And I will post some pictures on it. I'll try to let the pictures tell the story, not do a lot of talking, find some music. But I've now ridden around Jeju Island. See you later.